So we're live. Good afternoon and good day, everybody. I want to welcome you all to a session with the Fraglluminati. And what we are is a group of intelligent, witty, comical, and well-versed gentlemen who shares a love for the art of fine fragrances. We're located throughout the various areas of the country, and we maintain daily communication with each other. And while we are all each wise and intelligent, we all have different and very distinct personalities. We vary in age, we vary in backgrounds, we've done different things in life, but our knowledge is vast and unparalleled. With we complement each other, meaning that we're all different. Sometimes you'll find that we agree wholeheartedly, and then you'll find four different versions of what it is that we're discussing. But in the end, we're like that fine fragrance that is a well blended fragrance that comes together and is very productive. So, with that being said, I ask that several of the members introduce themselves, starting with Andre, followed by Eric, followed by Bernie.
I ain't gonna lie, that was rehearsal. So I'm gonna come in there natural with it. I am Lamondre Jenkins. I'm from Mississippi, Alabama. I love fragrances because I do, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's really not much to say. Like we all just here just have a good time talking to each other about what we love in this game. We all love fragrances. We're here to tell you about them to the best of our ability because we don't know everything. We still learning ourselves. Um, I'm 98 years old. That's all I can tell you. We'll keep moving like that.
Happy birthday, brother.
Thank you. Thank you. Be my birthday again next week.
Eric?
What up, though, folks? What's going on with you? My name is Eric, but everybody calls me Rock. I'm currently residing in Denver, but I am Detroit all day to the DIE. Basically, I like to look good and smell good all the time, as you can see. I I met these brothers from our various favorite fragrance groups, and they just came to be some cool brothers that I find a lot in common with when it comes to fragrances and fragrances and just life in general. They have been there for me in times that I really needed them. So I appreciate y'all for that. What I hope that we do, what we bring to the table different from any other YouTube channel or podcast or anything else that you may have visited on your screen or that pertains to fragrances is the fact that we are 5 different people, because we do have another individual, but we got 5 different people from different backgrounds, different ages that haven't met each other, but we get along like brothers. But at the same time, we have a wealth of knowledge when it comes to fragrances, and we learn from each other, and we like to put out the stuff. We like to put out new information for other people. And also, the fact of the matter is that we're a little snobbish when it comes to fragrances as well. We just don't wear anything.
Speak to yourself, man. Speak to
Add me in there. I'm with you.
So
Yeah.
that's why we're really Illuminati. That's why we're the Illuminati. Not everybody can get into this group. So, but that's us in a nutshell. We like to have fun. We are a silly group. So we hope that, we don't bore you. We're going to try to keep this as less scripted as possible. Leonard. So we can just have fun and go with the flow. Right. So I'm pretty sure I'm over my 5. So I'm gonna shoot it over to Bernie Mac.
What's good, everybody? My name is Bernie Hayes. A lot of people who know me call me B. I reside in the DMV area, DC, Maryland, Virginia. reside in Maryland primarily. Um, I'm kind of the rookie of the group because I got away from fragrances years ago, and I got back into it. And when I got back into it, I ran into some really solid cats that had real good noses, open-minded, and was real helpful. And it helped me refine my love for fragrances. And we became so close quickly, and it's a bond between brothers and our enthusiasm behind fragrances. What you're going to find from the show is that with other shows you see with reviews, a lot of them are compromised. But what you're getting from us is the honest goodness truth to tell you how we feel about the fragrance. Because when you're investing in these fragrances, it is an investment. And the thing is that when you get some background from different people, you're getting so many different perspectives. So when you're getting that fragrance, you know exactly what you're getting into. I'm really excited about it because each one of these guys are wonderful. I love working with them. And you're going to realize why we're the Fraglluminati and what we benefit to the fragrant community.
Eric, you didn't say anything about him being scripted.
That's off top, son. That's off top.
He came straight from the noggin with that one.
Yeah,
Hey, but what you don't know, man,
bars off the top of the
I'm
head.
sure
Baby.
Bernie was in the background. He done studied that script all week long, man.
Nah,
Because
bro,
it was just too smooth. Too smooth.
He used to this already. He been on his talking game already.
Yeah,
He's still new to it.
My name is Leonard. I hail from the great state of Texas, United States of Texas, with all the craziness we have going on here. But I've been in the fragrances not as heavily as I'm in now, but I've been in fragrances for years. I've upped my game from low end to moderate to high end fragrances throughout the time. I'm a guy, man, that I believe in dressing. And when I say dressing, normally my casual wear a lot of times has been in the past a pair of slacks, a blazer, a pair of loafers or shoes. And then to me, the fragrance is it was just the top of the cake to go along with my appearance and how I carried myself. So that's me. I met these guys online through, like the other guys have said, through fragrance channels, and we just seem to just kind of gel and mesh and hit it off. And I mean, the cats are real smooth, real smooth. They're so smooth that they say they're gonna send me $50 a head, man. and since it's already live, it's already right, and it's already out there. So if they don't send it, I'm gonna blast them. So that's who I am. And I think Bernie's supposed to tell us about how he came up with the idea of creating a group. I mean, what brought this about? I think it's a wonderful idea. Good group of men. And so Bernie, tell us a little bit about that, man.
One of the things that concerned me is when I used to look at reviews on YouTube, like I was saying earlier, some of them are compromised and their job is to do what they do. And I saw it was a distinct gap from where people want to obtain the information and stuff in order to get into fragrances, getting into the things that they wanted to get into. And it was a big disconnect. When I did my football radio show, the thing I noticed is that when I had a cervical fusion, I was watching coaches coach, and it was a big disconnect. Like, why are they teaching this way?
And
Why
Bernie,
aren't they using it properly?
Bernie, I only have a third grade education, man. What is a cervical
I
fusion?
was just gonna pretend like I knew what
my
that
bad. I had my neck fused from C2 to C5.
There he goes again. I'm trying to see.
My neck is fused.
Okay.
So I had a herniation, and they had to do a fusion. So I couldn't coach. I couldn't do nothing. So I was on the sideline noticing how the coaches really wasn't coaching effectively, but it was so much information on the net, free coaching resources and stuff like that. I couldn't figure out why the coaches couldn't get to the information for the betterment of the kids. So I started the show, and when I started the show, it was just something just to do, and it wound up blowing up being #1 coaching show on online for like 2 years. So the thing is with the Fraglluminati is that I reached out to a few guys. We all had a lot in common. We all was passionate about it. And I was like, man, why don't we make a station? Why don't we have a group where we can do reviews and talk about fragrances and actually give the people what they need versus what's out there. So that is the whole concept with the Fraglluminati.
Perfect, man. That's perfect. Uh,
Go ahead, bro. You
You got
pass the
confused in
mic.
the middle. You
Pass the
don't.
mic. You know who come up next.
I guess we're gonna go to the most serious cat on the channel, man. Andre, can
You're
you
not
tell
on
us the
here.
benefits of following the group? I mean,
I can tell you everything. Whatever
well,
you want to know.
for people,
The benefits of following us. Look, you come in here for your enjoyment. I mean, I know you got all your other little fragrance channels out there. Not little fragrance channels. My bad. It's me. Don't worry about that. But you got all your fragrance channels, and they coming to you with the seriousness of what this fragrance is and what all it has in it, and the sillage and the blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
That gets boring after a while. We want to see some real content where you coming from your natural self. We don't want to keep seeing this rehearsed stuff and it's so robotic. It's like we're coming with fun. We come with, you got so many different characters on here that you can choose who you want to like, and you can like everybody. Who cares? We're here. We're here to have fun. We're here to also discuss fragrances because that's what we're into. But we're gonna do it in a fun way where you're still getting your knowledge. You're getting your fun side of it. You're getting where you can possibly wear that fragrance to, and all types of things. You know,
Basically,
we
a
just here to
real
have
life
fun, people.
assessment of how fragrances affect us and what we how we rock it. And
Basically, it's like if one day if I decide to pick up, let me go with the one that everybody knows. Y'all should know what I'm gonna say.
Oh Lord.
Creed Aventus. Now I
brother,
no longer wear
do
Creed
you
Aventus.
wear your Creed Venice, man?
Absolutely not. I do not. I'm just using that as a scapegoat because everybody knows what it is. Because if I was to mention one of these Middle Eastern fragrances I have, most people are not gonna know what I'm talking about. But with like Creed events, we can say, okay, this is good for going out on a picnic or something weird like that. Whatever. We here. But no, I don't wear Creed events. I'm not doing it. Sorry.
Eric, do
So
you wear Venice, man?
I mean, you see my bottle. My bottle has about like that much of Creed Aventus left in it. So, am I going to replace it? I doubt it. But I do got Maserati Nero, which is just like
this guy here, he was
He could
prepared.
he had to bring the bottle back.
right. It's just like a vintage. It smells exactly like a vintage, but it doesn't have that birch note in it. I mean, and it's not cheap. This is a $200 bottle, which is still cheaper than a vintage. But if you want to smell like a vintage, this is what you would call this female Aventus friendly. If you want to smell like a vintage, but without the birch note, go for that.
Is that a watch?
Huh?
It really looked like a bottle of watch to me.
A bottle of who?
Wow. Wow. You're out of pocket for that.
The disrespect.
Yeah, out of
Nero.
pocket.
He had to reach for the bottle.
Nero by Maserati. I don't even know why I'm showing this. I didn't put lotion on and it's all greasy and everything. Everybody gonna look.
Okay.
Why your bottles don't look as clean as big beer businesses? No, but
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that though.
what's that? What's that?
Look
This
at
is Dolce and Gabbana Velvet Desert Eagle.
Oh yeah, I need to smell that. I need to smell that. Now see, we're gonna be trying to one up each other right here. I'm gonna make sure I have a nice little arsenal beside me.
Oh yeah, that's what I said.
Ready
I'm
all time.
definitely bring my arsenal out.
All right.
We just beginning. We beginning right now, so I ain't want to go too crazy.
Let me tell the listeners, this is how I am. I have certain fragrance groups that I pledge to, and it's
How
only about
many?
3 or 4. And I concentrate on a house before I move on to the next house or the next pro.
Mhm.
These guys, they do whatever smells good. I'm you give me Creed, you give me Clive Christian, you give me Florist London, and you give me House of Siage, and I'm good. And that's primarily me. I max out a house. I've got almost every Creed that pretty much they make in the different various lines of them. So same thing with Clive Christian. I'm still collecting those. So that's how I operate. A lot of times you'll find that when they're talking about all these different fragrances, I'll go silent because I have no idea what the heck they're talking about. But I do know it's
Listen,
going to smell good or they wouldn't have it. So
Mhm.
that's how I
listen,
operate.
you're on the rich people stuff. We haven't made it to that stage yet.
See,
You're
that's one thing.
right, bro.
That's one thing about Leonard. Leonard's gonna come with that class, and he's gonna come with that sophistication. And it's
Every
like,
time.
yeah, every time, and it's like, okay, and it matches whatever his shoes, his fit, or whatever. The fragrance that he
Oh,
put out here is the icing on the cake, and it's like,
Uh-oh.
okay, you know that's royalty when he step out. And he don't. When we talk about Creed, he ain't wearing a Ventus. He ain't wearing
Mm-mm.
Silver
oh
Mountain Water.
no,
None of
it's
that
not from
stuff.
that.
He's coming. He's coming with pure. What is it? Pure white. He's coming
Mhm.
out with pure
Y'all
white.
are the ones that you've never heard of.
Right. He's coming.
But I
Mhm.
was gonna say too, because he trying to downplay his like him just dressing and stuff. Like I just put on some loafers. No, you don't.
Right.
Stop it.
Exactly.
That man had on the tassel joint.
Say,
I
man,
was
You
like,
got.
oh.
hey man, Bernie better not say nothing. Bernie better stay quiet on this. He'll get hit
I
too.
I
was
was
saying, yeah,
like, hey,
Bernie
yo.
cannot say nothing. Cause
You got
y'all
the
be coming out. Y'all got the most high fashion stuff ever. You try to downplay it like it was some regular. Oh, it's just a sneaker or two. No, it's not. It's,
I said, my
your
man
sneakers.
came out with the Ferragamo joints. I said,
and,
okay,
and,
okay.
and that's another
Mhm.
thing that you guys can expect from this show. You know, we do branch
Fashion.
out into other things in our collection. We all collect sneakers. I collect hats. Um um and you know
Uh-oh.
we all do all kind of other things, and we all going to talk about other stuff in the show where we will at some point, once our following gets up, we will have special guests on the show that talk about stuff as far as that talk about stuff as far as their own fragrances that they created. We may have special guests that might bring that might be on the other side of the world. So I'm actually looking forward to that show. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be something that's not on any YouTube channel that you've ever seen. So buckle your seatbelt, because you got people here from. I'm Denver. We got DC in the house. We got Dallas in the house, and we never know where Andre is going to come in from. Right now, he's in Alabama, but Andre's on the road, so he might chime in from anywhere.
Sounds like I
So,
could be
uh,
anywhere.
right, and we do
Got
have a fifth member, right? And unfortunately, he's a little busy right now, so it's no telling when he's going to join us. But he is always part of the group. His name is Antoine, right? But you can refer to him as Bobby, right? So everybody's seen Five Heartbeats, right?
yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Right, Five Heartbeats. Remember how
Tell
nobody
her.
ever saw Bobby?
Eddie Kane.
Eddie Kane took over for Bobby. Nobody saw Bobby. Bobby
Mhm.
was so Antoine is going to be our Bobby, but this is his home whenever he's ready. And we got a spot for him. So
Well,
we got
Drake be he's gonna be on the Temptations. He's gonna
mhm.
be Eddie Kane, man.
Oh, shit.
Hmm, it
You
won't
ever
be
seen?
me. I'm just a regular old guy out here.
Mm,
He's out here in these
Regular man.
streets. Huh?
I'm
Just
gonna tell you,
regular.
and what Eric and I'm jump on the back of what Eric's talking about. And I've talked to Bernie about this. We've talked about different as a man, different things that you'll learn to appreciate later in life. whether it's a fine drink or whether it's a fine cigar, whatever it is that gives you pleasure. Just like, to me, alcohol and a cigar is similar to wearing a fragrance. You reach a certain level and you can tell the quality and distinction between anything that you're doing. And so we'll talk about that down the road. We'll talk about appearances. We'll talk about everything related to not only smelling good, but being the best you that you can be. And we'll do it from a real man standpoint. I think we're all cool people. At least I am. They dog me because I'm kind of systematic, but that's just me. I retired from federal government, and everything was structured. So that I'm trying to ad lib a little bit, and Dre's the from that.
I'm not going by the book at all.
Dre don't even have the book, man.
What is this
The
book
idea
you
is
speak
to kind
of?
of keep this kind of fun.
It
Right.
is.
And right now, this is the introduction. So when we go live and we actually have followers and we actually have people listening and this, that, and the other. So what's going to happen from here is that because this is actually on my page right now, when we go forward, this would be actually on the Fraglluminati YouTube channel. Right. And so what we're going to do after we're finished here is save this, edit this, however we see fit. And since we're doing this live, I really don't see much that we need to cut out, but we'll discuss that amongst the group. And then we're going to broadcast it to the places where we know that we have followers, and hype it up that way. And then we'll let them know when they can expect our next show or when our shows are be coming up going forward. Right. What we're going to be doing is we're going to talk about the latest fragrances that we have. We're going to talk about we're going to compare fragrances amongst each other, stuff like that. What's new in Fragcom as far as the culture, like a couple of weeks ago, Issey Miyake died. We may have a topic about that. We may have a topic about something like that. We may talk about the impact of Kevin, what was his last name?
Samuels.
Kevin Samuels to the fragrance community. We may, and as our following gets up, we do hope to have a couple more influencers come on. I do have a few in mind, but I'm pretty sure they don't want to. I mean, they want us to be somebody before they come on here, because time is money, right? So, and so we hope to make this fun and engaging and all that good stuff. So,
And I think the other thing too is people should know we want to be able to reach those that's new to fragrances as well as those people are advanced. So if we say some things, there are different jargons that's used in discussing fragrances, that you'll hear different lingos. And a lot of times people they're new to fragrance, they don't know what any of that stuff means. So we'll go through and we'll give you examples of certain terminology that will be used and give you a definition of what that actually means. Because to us, if we say certain things, we've been in the game and we'll know what they mean. But to a person that's new to the frag community, they have no idea. When we talk about notes and note breakdown, they may think we're talking about music. So we'll go through that. We don't want to leave anybody out. We want them to understand the complete, the wholeness of the frag community, and so that we're not losing anybody. And as you grow, or as they can grow along with us. And we've still got some growing to do. So never too old to learn, man.
Real shit,
Another
real talk. But
another
you,
thing that I'm sorry, my bad, E. I didn't mean to stop a
no,
word.
I was just gonna, I was like to tell Bernie, I'm like, it is 2022. You know, you ain't allowed to ask questions no more. Anytime you ask somebody what stuff mean, he tell you to Google it. You're not allowed to
Yeah,
ask questions,
facts.
right? So,
Yeah.
but you're right, and you're right, and that's another thing that this is going to add to the show is that we are going to include the people that aren't enthusiasts. We know that most of our audience is because we're getting our audience from fragrance groups and stuff like that. So most of our audience is going to be enthusiasts, but we're welcoming people that are just coming into FragCon, and we're not going to leave you behind. We're going to give you a quick class on everything that's going on.
Another thing that you're gonna notice that we're gonna add that other shows don't have is once we get further along, you'll be able to interact with the group when we go live. So
Mm-hmm.
we have a chat. It's the reason why that we worked on deciding this platform because it gives us the most flexibility to interact with our followers and the people who follow the show. So as time go on, and as we grow, one of the things that we'll be able to offer, you can ask questions, different things, and at the back end of the show, we can go ahead and interact with you and give you answers to those questions. So we're giving you everything that no other show is giving you. So,
Or
I hope I hope you're gonna be happy because we're very passionate about this, and this is gonna be one hell of a show. So the
Oh
show's
no,
only
they're
gonna
gonna
be
be
as good,
happy.
no doubt. And then the other thing is the show's only gonna be as good as you gotta make it. So get involved, and we're gonna grow, and you're ready to have a good time, man.
and if nothing else, guys, we're gonna have a good time because we
No,
always do.
no more.
Yes,
I'm
we may
gonna
as
say,
well join in.
if not, you're gonna have a bad time in the audience. That's just is what it is.
And I'll tell you
We'll
what,
have
I
a
tell
good
you what,
time regardless.
yeah, and later on down the line, we'll have Andre get up and tell us about his adventures to the moon because
Oh
he's
yeah,
retired
yeah.
from NASA, and so he'll tell us about that. And Bernie's got a heck of a story about when you go to
Go ahead, bro. You talking about the beans?
yeah,
The
about the
coffee
being
beans?
the relevance, what they mean, his experience with them.
Mm.
Because when you go to Frank Counties and you test their lawful beans for you to for whatever, I don't know, but Bernie will let us know what that means because he had a different on it.
It's a two-part story, but yeah. Leonard was
But yeah,
laughing at me for about 15 minutes when I told him the whole thing, but it
yeah.
was real interesting. All right,
It'll be a good one.
no
Yeah.
doubt.
So
I think
that's what.
everybody knows what we're about.
Yeah. And believe it or not, people, Andre can be serious in his sleep.
I mean, at some point, it's possible.
Mm.
If it's time to watch the movies, I can halfway be serious, kinda.
Mhm.
Just never know
No
what you're
doubt.
gonna get with me.
Ain't that's true, man. That's real true.
Sheesh.
So what
So,
our initial sessions will be 30 minutes long. They may extend beyond that as time goes by when we include the question and answer session and the chat groups. So right now, this is an introduction session, so you'll know who we are, kind of get a vibe for how we interact with each other, our purpose, how we came about, um, and just have a basic understanding of who we are as a frag group. And so this is the introduction phase of our meeting. The next sessions will just get better and better and better and better.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get my lineup ready for the next one. Trying to see what I'm gonna pull out now.
go
But I
ahead,
know I'm gonna have a
man.
few new ones I might have to throw out there.
Oh Lord.
You
Now,
Some of
bet.
these
you know,
know
next
kind of.
week,
Mhm.
Andre and I are going to do a live unboxing of two Middle Eastern fragrances that
Oh no,
Andre already
you and
had,
Antoine.
right?
Mhm.
And so, I mean, Andre and Bernie already has, and so we didn't heard you guys hype this up, and so and a couple other people in our fragrance group hyped this up. So we're anxious to get our noses on it. So and they're both blind buys to us. So we are going to um yeah, do
Go
an
live.
unboxing of those when we get them, and we're gonna do that live in the group. And then I'm gonna post it to. I am gonna once we do it on there. If we save it, I'm not sure how that works. I'll try to figure that out. I don't know if we're just gonna go live and go off the cuff, or we're gonna record it and then post it. So whatever Antoine is comfortable with is what we'll do. And if we record it and then post it, then I'll also post it to our channel as well. But if we live and we post it, I think we can share it to our channel. I'm not sure how that works with Facebook, so we'll do it. We'll figure that out. All right.
Yeah.
So
I want to tip the audience on one or two things that will give them a little hint in detecting our seriousness during the program. If Bernie, I think we lost you, man.
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. If you ever see Eric and he starts to clean his glasses, Bernie, what does that mean?
That mean he getting down to business.
wow.
Business. And no games. No games.
So when you see him do that, he's switching gears, going into overdrive, and a different level on it. So that's exactly what he's doing. We know the code. But I'm giving you guys on the outside a tip to watch if he does that.
Code.
Buckle down in your seatbelts, put seatbelts on in your chair, on your couch, because Eric is coming with it.
Okay. Oh, one more thing. I don't even know how I forgot this. Tomorrow's my birthday, so I need everybody to stop what they're doing at midnight tonight, whatever time midnight is for you, and y'all have a shot with your brother. When we drinking whatever.
Oh, we doing? Oh shit! Your midnight is different from my midnight.
That's right. It don't matter. So whatever time your midnight is, have a shot with me.
I'm about to say hit the live on in the group, and we can do that. So hit the live in the group.
Could, but it got to be fragrance related, right? So
no, I'm talking about.
You're talking about in the group chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
You know they ain't gonna have that until I.
Okay.
Until they
he got his ready already. Look at that.
Oh shit!
See that horse right there, man? That's about the best bourbon you can get that's on the market.
You know, I ain't never drink bourbon.
Well, I got some good scotch too, man.
He said, "What's your flavor?"
Yeah,
got the best of everything, don't it?
I heard that.
We still out here learning all the things. I'm just getting into the fragrances.
Don't start.
So we got everything covered.
All the way around, man. All the way around.
That's what's up.
It'll be more than interesting.
Yeah, we've got a lot to offer, man, and I think we'll all say this. We'll all agree with this. If you can't, and I think Andre kind of touched on it earlier, because we have diverse backgrounds and come from all different areas and experience different things. If you can't relate to one of the five of us, then you got an issue going on. Because I mean, we're all different. I mean, I don't know how to say it. Is there a better way of saying it? I could have scripted something, but y'all been on me about scripting stuff all night. So
I think that covers it. That covers it. I like it. I like it.
There's always going to be a hater. Yeah, I mean, I hope you don't think that there's going to be somebody that doesn't have nothing to say. There's always going to be a hater somewhere.
Come on back, lost you, man.
Right, and yeah, I mean, and we're putting this out in the universe, so you got to be ready to be an acceptance of it. It's gonna come, So, it's gonna come.
Ain't no big deal to me.
Right. So
roll right forward.
If you don't like us, then you just ain't gonna like us. I'm not gonna do anything out of my ordinary to make you like me. So it is what it is.
It's real, bro. It's real, and that ain't never been me. I'm always gonna just be E. I'm always gonna be Rock.
Hey, Bernie, how'd you get the nickname Backbreaker?
Never episode, son. You know this supposed to be going on YouTube. There's certain rules and regulations.
You are out of control.
We can't talk about that up here.
Well, there's certain things are off
That's
limits
called
a
the
little bit.
Fraglluminati. This is the Frag.
I'm just letting everybody.
Control.
I'm just letting everybody know, man, how we get out, how we have fun, how we crack jokes with each other. That's the inside thing by saying that. The fellas know what I mean by that question, but some things are not for everybody to know about. So that's a joke amongst ourselves. He can answer that question, and we can answer for it.
We gonna edit that part out, Bernie. Bernie, we gonna edit that part out, Bernie.
Yeah,
we don't want this to go live, and then somebody be like, "Well, Bernie, what is the backbreaker?"
No, he does.
Yeah.
I can explain it. Bernie works in the medical field.
Go ahead, Lenny. Go ahead.
Am I right? Am I right?
Indeed.
There you go. See, I don't know where your mind went on all that, man. I'm just answering the question.
Yeah, they gonna ban us on YouTube. So they gonna be like,
they gonna kick us off.
They
kicked out of all groups.
breaking backs and they're like, oh, he threw.
Hey, man, y'all say what you want to say. I'm looking at 3 ex-convicts from Facebook right now. I'm the only one.
I'm on parole, son. I'm on parole.
Facebook.
I'm still on probation right now. I can't even post as my own name. I gotta post as an alias.
I didn't realize. I didn't realize until a while ago that I was on probation.
All right, I gotta post as
I got like 30 days.
Yeah, they tell you quit. You go to your homepage. You like, well, damn.
I want to say
that's how I serve. Shit.
Say, Eric, I'm gonna tell the truth, man. Bernie snitched on you, bro. I mean, not Bernie. Andre snitched on you, man. He plea bargained.
Yeah.
You went there trying to you went to try to go his bond and get him out of trouble. They lock you down. You look up, Andre back out.
Andre back out. I'm in jail for a whole week.
You got to think about it though. He's a repeat offender.
And they got Bernie because somebody said something about some Red Bull cans.
Yeah, I thought I was smack the shit out of somebody, man.
Rock just got out probably a couple months ago and then went right back in.
Facebook need to fix that. That ain't gonna be cool.
I think we all will have new pages soon.
That was a good idea, though.
Hey, man, y'all get on me by following protocol and the rules. I'm gonna be okay.
I think I can keep my head low for a little while. I think I'll be all right.
What else y'all want to tell the people about the show?
Nothing.
Just watch.
Just watch.
I'm about to say just show up. You gonna get what you gonna get. We out here.
You said we out here.
There's nothing more we can give you. It's like it's like saying, what can you tell me about Six Flags? Just show up and enjoy the fun. I can tell you all day, it's not gonna be the same as you experiencing yourself.
True.
It's gonna be a lot of fun, man, for us, and then a lot of fun.
I'm saying, who knows? We might even get into some giveaways at some point.
Hey, man, I'm cheap.
Yeah, you gonna give us some of that cleave over there, some of that cleave.
No,
cleave.
Oh no, Bernie.
No.
You say ooh one good time.
Ooh, yeah, the motherfucking ooh. Yeah, that ooh. Yes, sir. Yeah, you
going down.
Upstairs and spring myself.
Bernie be going off in the private chat. He be like, "Ooh, I gotta get to this." Ooh,
no bullshit. Ooh. Oh damn, I forgot. YouTube chill. My bad. I can't curse. The ooh got you in here breaking rules. I tell you, that Cambodian ooh.
It's gonna be something different, man.
Let me ask you a question. Eric, you were looking at Rock Rose. You and Dre. Are y'all looking for Rock Rose?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Eric, when you looking at Rock Rose too, you asked me about that.
Not Tom Ford.
No, Rock Rose.
No, that's Clive.
Clive.
Who? Oh, Clive. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Were you thinking about Rock Rose?
I was thinking about it.
Gray say he's gonna get it.
Who?
I was thinking about the
Andre?
one from the that other line that I was telling you about, the 21.
The 21.
Yeah, the 21, 21 and 22, or both of them are 21. XX1, XX1,
Yeah, that's the Noble line.
the
I don't.
Noble line.
Yeah, it's probably
That one.
Rock Rose or something like that.
Rock Rose is
I
a
don't
real.
think that's Rock Rose.
Huh?
Huh?
I think one of them is Amber Wood, and the other one is Amber Blonde or something. Blonde Amber.
Right.
I don't know nothing about that.
I haven't. Because when you said Rock Rose, I'm thinking Tom Ford.
No, Christian.
The only Clive Christians that I was looking at was a 21 and 22, or both 21. And one was Amber Wood and one was Blonde Amber.
Yeah, I really, honestly, I don't own anything from the Noble. That's a Noble collection,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't have anything from that one. To me, I veered toward the newer lines, the CLV, CLIVE,
Mm-hmm.
and then the 1872 and the number ones are from the original line. I have those, but I don't have anything from Noble collection. They're different type of fragrance than the ones that I spoke of. The rock roses, man, it's real popular. Like I was telling Andre the other day, if he gets it and if he doesn't like it, you're gonna sell it for a profit right off the top. Because
I know it.
Yeah, you don't come across those every day, and
that one's a little too expensive for me to blind buy. But I'll probably go up to
oh no, it's not.
Go to Neiman Marcus and smell it and see what it's about.
Yeah.
I'm getting it for the smooth 150.
Yeah, you can't.
What does it retail?
About $550.
Well, 5 something.
Who you getting it from? Oh, we can't. We live. Don't put your
plug.
You bugging. You bugging.
Don't put your plug out.
I can't show you the plug.
Hey,
come on,
Eric,
you know who it is, though.
Right. Okay.
It's the old group.
I know who it is. You ain't gotta say no more.
But they're saying if the youngest be saying say less, huh?
Right.
All the less.
But I'm gonna tell you, y'all ever gotten Clive Christian before? But man, I'm telling you, the quality. Once you get into it, you try the number one, you'll see the quality in it.
Now I smelled it like because I think I smelled the apple blossom. The apple blossom, and I smelled rest in peace, Jump Up and Kiss Me. Every moment of silence for Jump Up and Kiss Me.
Yeah, but see, that's a facade. Jump Up and Kiss Me is more than hedonistic. That's a particular line of a line. So they may have to Jump Up and Kiss Me. They may have 3 under that line.
I smelled the hedonistic.
Yeah, the hedonistic is one I had on Jump Up and Kiss Me.
Right.
And that's the one that I brought.
The ambery, it was kind of the way it was kind of ambery and cinnamony. Am I right? Did it have like some cinnamon nuances and everything in it?
Yeah,
or vanilla.
Yeah. But they're nice, man. With a Clive Christian, honestly, man, you're not gonna find anything that's like them.
Really?
Honest. No, really. Once you get into them, you won't find another fragrances like them.
Well, and this is, and y'all gonna say I do this all the time.
Well, you though.
Because I'm about to say it smells like Satoni. No, but but when I smell Jump Up and Kiss Me, I got some Wojan vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But I probably have to smell both of those again because I don't own either one of those fragrances. but that Wojon has it like that cinnamon apple pie type of smell to it, and that's what I got from the Jump Up and Kiss Me. But it also kind of reminded me a little bit of Side Effect, a little bit of that. But again, I would probably have to smell it again.
Yeah, it changes about 6 times, man, between the mid and the
And
base.
exactly, and I've only smelled the opening,
Yeah,
right? So,
because most of them have like a peppery smell to them on
mhm.
spray, and you can detect pepper in them. But once they get to the mid and the base, it's a whole different thing, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
And you'll get easily 6 or 8 hours, good 8 hours out of them.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
All right, then,
Hell
fellas. Let me
yeah.
go ahead. Let me go ahead and get situated for work tomorrow.
Okay.
I
Eric,
get this
you'll look
overtime.
through and go through and edit this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much I'm gonna cut out of it because I mean it's a show. This is us.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go through it and see what's going on, and then I'm gonna post it to the pages and then let it do what it's due. And then our first I guess live episode will be next week, right?
Yeah, it sounds
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So this is us. This is the Illuminati. And
We out here.
there's a way
uh,
on we can post it on our personal pages too.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I
Mm-hmm.
am going to, send y'all a link or share it to y'all, and we all can do what we do.
No
Because I
doubt.
on my Facebook page too.
Right. I'm gonna put it. I know I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it on. Is because right now it's gonna go on our YouTube channel, and then it's gonna go on our YouTube channel, and it's gonna go on my YouTube channel. We just can't stream on our YouTube channel, right?
Right.
Right. And so our next one we can stream from there, and that's the page that we're going to ask people to follow, like, and subscribe. So again, and I guess this is our opportunity to say that, if this is the type of content that everybody is into, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And in our future shows, we'll say that at the beginning because we're 47 minutes in, and I don't know how many people are going to stick around that long. But you know,
Now, we cut it back about 30.
right?
Hey,
Exactly.
to do the chat, finish up with the chat, and
Right.
45 minutes mostly with question and answer sessions,
Exactly.
and we should be good.
Mm-hmm.
That.
All right, fella. Well, happy birthday
All
to
right. Well,
you,
this is the Illuminati, folks.
That's it, baby.
That's it.
E.
We'll holler at y'all next week, Sundays, 7 Eastern.
Actually, probably
Yeah.
late on the night or tomorrow.
Huh? No, I mean it'll be posted later on tonight tomorrow. I'm saying that our live shows will be
Right. I
7
think you
Eastern.
missed me though. I said you talking about we'll holler at you next Sunday. Well, we will holler at you probably tonight or tomorrow sometime for sure.
Oh yeah.
So bad.
We
Yeah.
out here.
We out here.
All
All
right,
right,
fellas.
y'all take care.
Yes, sir.